and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily and I am Breakfast of Marathons. And today I thought we would do something just a little bit different. We are going to show you all of the iconic places to run in DC and just like right outside of DC on the Virginia side. My credentials are I was not born here, but I was raised in this area. I've lived here basically my whole life except for 7 years where I lived in North Carolina for college and then afterwards. So I think I'm a pretty good expert on where you should run if you are visiting DC. So let's go and get the tour started. First off, I am on the Constitution Avenue side of the ellipse, and as you see right here is our beautiful White House where the president lives, and right in front of me, which I can turn around, right behind me now, is the Washington Monument. So the Washington Monument sits on the National Mall, and the National Mall is actually where we're going. So let's go over there and I can give you a couple of facts about the National Mall. All right, so we're starting our tour from the middle of the mall, which is the Washington Monument, and as you can see, there is a nice path that goes up and it also goes all the way around it and down the other side of the mall. So I think we're going to go this way today and go towards the memorials and check out what we can see over that way. Let's go. To the west of the Washington Monument is the World War II Memorial. So if you look at all of the little pylons that they have there, each one of those represents a state, and they are Pacific states on one side and Atlantic states on the other side, and I guess they kind of meet in the middle. And then in the middle of it is a beautiful fountain that I don't not recommend sticking your feet in if you've been running for a long time, but I don't also recommend it. Just past that is the reflecting pond. If you remember the scene in Forrest Gump when they run through the reflecting pond, that's what it is. There is the Lincoln Memorial all the way at the end, and that's where we're going. So let's go over there. Also, one of the best things about running on the National Mall is there are plenty of bathrooms. So if you go to the Pacific side of the World War II Memorial, there is a bathroom with running water and flushing toilets and usually paper towels. So if you ever have to go to the bathroom, that's where that is. It's the restroom right there. Water fountain. Right past the bathrooms I just showed you is an ice cream truck today, but that's not what I'm showing you. It's another bathroom with another water fountain. So the other one is closed, this one should be open. All right, I am at the District of Columbia War Memorial. As you see, it's like a, what's the word? Gazebo, I guess is the word. It's like a stone gazebo. For reference, where this is, if you walk by the bathrooms that I just showed you, and to your left, that's where this is. It's kind of like, I think this is Independence Avenue right here. So you're like kind of on the west side of Independence Avenue, going towards the Lincoln Memorial. So it's going to be on your left side. I'm really bad at directions, but maybe if I remember, I'll put a map of the places that I've visited. All right, this is fairly new, so I thought I would show this. The Park Police Horse Stables and Education Center. So the Park Police horses are right here, and it's right here on the National Mall. So I remember they were building this for a long time. So glad to see that it's open, but it's a little piece of the country right by Independence Avenue. So don't forget to come check out the horses if you are gonna run this loop. Next up is the Korean War Memorial, which people tend to overlook. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of overlook it a lot too, but it's kind of cool in here. It's a nice memorial to the soldiers that we lost in the Korean War. And there's a nice fountain here. And then there are the statues of the soldiers over here. Next spot is the reflecting pool, and I hope you can hear me because it is kind of windy here. If not, I'll do a voiceover. But you have a nice view of the Washington Monument over here. And then on the other side is the Lincoln Memorial, which they're doing some refurbishments on. So it's open, but I'm not gonna go up there because it's a lot of steps. Over here to the right of the Lincoln Memorial is the Vietnam Memorial. And as you see, it's a wall with soldiers who we lost in the Vietnam War with their names, and just a very simple, tasteful memorial to those that we lost. And then there's the little sculpture over here. The last place I'm going to show you on the tour of the west side of the Washington Monument, which you can see off in the distance, is the Constitution Gardens and the Signers Memorial, which is right in the middle of this lake right here. It's actually like a chill spot to come down, eat your lunch if you're here on work travel and you want a place to come that's quiet, get away from the office and eat your lunch, and it's not too far away. This is a great place to come. I've done that many times, but it's also a great place to run. As you can see, it's kind of pretty, and there's a lot of space to run without having to cross a street. The whole entire Washington Mall is just it's like around 2-ish miles, maybe a little bit longer. So you can definitely get like a good run in here if you just loop around a couple of times. Every time I run here, I see something new. Like the statue I showed you after the Vietnam Memorial, I had never seen that. I don't know why, just never noticed it. But anyway, this is where I'm going to leave you. I hope you enjoyed this little tour of the west side of the Washington Monument on the National Mall. And if you like this series, give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section down below. And I will definitely make more of these because I think it's really fun to show off some of the places where I run in our nation's capital, because I know that a lot of people come here for work or come here for a vacation to sightsee and want to know about places to run. So here's one of them, the National Mall, part 1. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and send this to a friend if you know somebody going to DC for whatever. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!